So you really wanted, at what point did you like think that you wanted to start getting surgery, like to enhance your body? Like what, like were you younger, in terms of like what was it that made you interested in wanting to get bigger boobs and get bigger lips and all that stuff? Like, did you see models that you liked and you're like, I want to look like that? Or did you, how did it happen?
How did it happen?
Yeah, like how did you like what was it about getting surgery that interested you? Why did you want to get surgery?
Why?
Why? Yeah.
That
Like why
was
why did you want to look different?
it was my dream.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it because you
It
saw
was
women
my
like that and you
my
wanted to?
head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you always had an interest in looking a certain way.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you knew that surgery was going to have to be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, because you do have very, the dimensions, you're very slim, very, very skinny body wise, and your boobs are
Yeah.
enormous. So, is that something that people tend to really notice in terms of just that difference? Because your body is so tiny.
Yeah.
So,
This is
I mean, so
heavy.
outside of your boobs, what other, and then what other have you? You've obviously done lip injections, right? Or what's?
I have permalip implantat in lips and yeah,
Okay.
hyaluron
And have you done?
every month.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I go.
what kind of lip injections? What's in there? Is it collagen?
What kind of? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know that there's different. I don't know if there's. I've heard of collagen. I don't know if there's other substances they can do that.
No.
Okay, but you do that every month.
Yes.
Okay.
Every month. Yeah.
So
I am addicted.
Okay. And anything else other than the boobs and the lips? Other
The
procedures? Nose?
Yes.
Okay.
2 times.
2 times.
2 times. Yeah.
Okay. Thankfully,
Hungary.
that probably doesn't need another one. That you don't have to keep doing. The nose.
Yeah.
So do you find it like it's not, you don't find it I want to say like cuz you have to do you have to maintain it all the time and and that's okay, like you don't mind going in every month getting new injections.
I love it.
Oh, you love it? Okay.
I need it.
Okay. So what is it then about like so what about because you love huge boobs, what is it about say huge lips you love about having huge lips? Is it just the way you look? Is it the way like they feel?
Look. That's what
The look?
yeah.
Okay.
Or look.
Okay. And do people like
The people like them yeah, my look.
Yeah.
My
yeah.
factor look.
Yeah, okay.
It's
Yeah.
factor look, yeah.
Okay. Well, and that's the thing. So that fuck doll look that you went for, that's something that really drew you in to wanting to be. That you wanted to look that way.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like there's a model, she was from the 90s. I don't know if you've heard of her. She was a French model named Lolo Ferrari.
Lolo Ferrari, yeah.
I was going to say, I feel like you would probably know who she was.
Yeah.
So she seemed like
yeah.
the kind of that really first kind of bimbo doll.
Yes.
of
Yeah.
that.
She was the first bimbo doll, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Well, that went to that level where her boobs were, enormous and her lips were huge.
Yeah.
And
face.
And her face, yeah.
Baby face.
So,
Doll face.
Exactly. So is she an inspiration to you?
Yes.
She's-
Yes. Yes.
okay.
Yes. 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 I love her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Her look.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I mean, do you because you also, I saw the long nails.
Yes,
too,
long nails.
Which is it difficult to
just-
do things with those nails sometimes?
Yes. Cannot use my phone and like Google. It's not easy.
Well, and that's the thing.
Sometimes it's so really difficult.
And I see.
And I want to write to one message and that's half hour.
Mhm.
Something like this. Yeah.
And I see ones that are longer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do you your fingers. I mean, but
look like good. This is so sexy.
Yeah, but they're part of the
Sexy
look.
for shows. Perfect. I love it.
I was gonna say, do the fans like the nails too?
Yes. Well, fake.
All of it.
Yeah. Fake boobs, fake lips, fake nails, fake.
Nice.
Yes.
Are there any other procedures that you're obviously besides going bigger boob wise? Are there other anything else that you want to do, like in terms of? I don't know if like butt implants or injections or something. No, you're fine with that.
Yeah, maybe,
maybe,
but not so important.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting because you just like the huge boobs.
Yeah,
that's what you want.
Yeah.
Okay. But did you go to the same surgeon every time? For every procedure that you've had done, have you gone to the same doctor?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, with boobs, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's no. In Budapest, yeah.
All right.
First time, yeah. It's other doctor in Brussels. I found it.
Okay.
He's the best I think.
Yeah, I've
one
heard,
of the best. Yeah.
Well, I've heard a lot of. I've heard
in
people,
Europe, soon. I think in world.
Okay.
World.
I know a lot of people I've had a few guests that say, or I've heard people talk about going to Istanbul, to Turkey.
Istanbul, yeah.
To there's some, I guess, some good doctors there.
I don't know.
But you're happy with the ones you've gone to?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to go to Turkey.
You want to go where?
Turkey.
Istanbul.
Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey.
Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey.
Istanbul.
Okay.
For face
surgery. Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you think? I mean, because I think that you're pretty unique looking in terms of. There's not a lot of women out there that have the same look that you do, especially with. I mean, there are a lot. There are women out there with huge boobs, but like the huge lips and stuff like that. It's. I think it's very unique. Is that something that you've noticed too? That there's not a lot of other women that look the way you do. That you don't. That that you're. That you're special in that sense. That there's not as many women out there that have the similar. Like there are the doll looks, but not as many with your like dimensions that aren't as skinny as you are, that don't have as big of boobs as you do.
Do you mean other women?
Yeah. That you're just you're different from from them, and that there's not as many. So, I mean, it's all right.